Okay, this is a legitimate question. Why do y'all keep getting these degrees that's not making y'all no money? You did went up there to them people's school and then got you a master's degree, an MBA, and all these different type of degrees, and didn't look into it and do your research and due diligence to figure out if it was going to make you some money when you got it. It's y'all fault that these people trying to get us to pay these goddamn on student loans back, because y'all just keep going to them schools and taking out all that money. Do your research.
Is she right? Is she wrong?
For a living? You talking all that? What you do for a living? Because at the end of the day, you already know. Yes, college not for everybody, but we go to school to get to that piece of paper, and we trying to open up doors for ourselves. All right. And yes, you may not agree, but it still opens a door that is not open to some people who don't have it. All right. I've had many a job that I've applied for. They're just like, yeah, you need a bachelor's in X, Y, and Z. Look at the job description. You don't need no damn bachelor's. They just want you to have it. It is what it is. So, I mean, it opens the door no matter what.
I'm going to push back. I could go two routes with this, right? So you have the group of kids that are going to college and they're taking up basket weaving, right?
Huh? Yeah, major.
All examples.
It's a prerequisite.
Basket weaving.
That's not no major. That's not no major, 12.
Hold on. Water instruments. Talking about water. Spoon, water, life in the orchestra.
Yeah. Okay.
Taking water, put it in the rice strainer.
Okay.
You ain't gonna get a job for that. They have women's studies. You got the one that I seen this young. It was an African American kid. He was like, he went to school for women's studies. I don't know where he gonna find a job with that, but you know what I'm saying. You have these degrees. They have a lot of degrees out there that is not going to apply into the real world. You know what I'm trying to say?
I don't. I'm going to push back on that, sir. If I get me a degree in women's study, I could easily get a job for the AKAs that have Trick Daddy come to the goddamn concert. You heard me? What are you talking about, sir? If I got water instruments or whatever, I could go down to the Bushnell and get some kind of job over there playing the flute pan when Lion King come back to the goddamn stage. Sir, what are you saying? You can get a job doing anything.
I do give you that. Yes, you can get a job doing anything. But is it going to be lucrative for you to take care of yourself?
Why not?
Basket weaving?
Hell yeah, somebody need baskets. It's American made. The president will be very proud, sir.
When was the last time you bought a basket? When was the last time you bought a basket?
Don't make me look around the house, sir. I bought a basket yesterday. Easter, multiple of those junks. Boy, them kids was raking it in. Somebody made a profit, right, off Easter alone. Stop playing with me.
One day of the year. So
it don't matter. That one day of the year has 600% profit, sir. That's a success.
Trust me. Yes, success for the bigger company, not the one that went to college for it, because he got to own the business to receive that money.
So who say he can't own a business, 12? It sounds like you talking down on people in their dreams.
But what I would say is this. Some of these jobs are not lucrative, right? Because you do have some of these jobs where these people go to school, they get these degrees, and they can't find a job. There's a lot of people out there that went to college, they got their degrees, they got their masters, and they're not doing anything with it. I went to my son's daycare. Well, it was my daughter at the time. I was listening to the ladies speak, and all of them had masters. We're talking about daycare, right? All the ladies in the daycare had masters. You get what I'm trying to say? And I was like, God. And she was like, yeah, I got my masters. And the next lady was like, yeah, I got my masters too. The next lady was like, yeah, I got mine too. So it's like all the ladies in there, they all had masters, but the jobs that they had was in a daycare. You get what I'm trying to say? And I was like, wow.
What were their masters in?
I'm not too sure, but
kids get money though. Child care is a very, very lucrative business. What are you saying, sir?
Did it have anything to do with child care?
I don't know. I can't say.
Was it a business? Because was it a home daycare? Those are pretty lucrative.
They making mugga.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Right. But I think what I'm trying to say is we do see a lot of people coming out of college with degrees that are not usable. That's why Trump or the new administration, they started taking certain degrees off that list that you don't need a degree to go.
You better not take nursing off that list though.
And I'm not about to listen to no man that had goddamn Trump University and then everybody done got discredited the degrees they use from there can't be used. He gonna tell me what can't be used, what's not lucrative? Get out of here.
But you know what though? I think the person she's talking about is that person that just goes to school to get degrees. I know people like that where they just like to have a degree in this. If they feel like, I could get this master's in this, and they'll just go to school and get it just to have it. But
some people are just lifelong learners. They just can't stop going to school.
Yep, and they're not necessarily going to actually use it.
It's one thing if they have the money to get these degrees and they're not in loads and loads of debt. But when you get in these degrees and you in loads and loads of debt and you can't make the money to pay it back, like that's a problem.
But it's a personal problem.
I knew you was gonna say that.
But where's the line? Where's the line?
So are we saying it's a learning addiction? They're addicted to learning. So
listen, if you're injecting books and not, the other stuff, what's wrong with that?
If you're gonna go rack up on some masters that is not gonna help you in your day-to-day or ever in the
Who's
future,
to say it's not gonna help you though?
That's what I'm saying. I think a lot of them just get it to say, I got a master in this. I got to, they may not necessarily use it. They never know, but they just want to have it. And I think that's the person she's talking about, because I know some people like that. They got like 8, 9 degrees and they ain't using none of them to do nothing that they in their everyday life. And you're like, well,
let me say this much, right? It don't matter how many degrees you got. There is no knowledge that is not power.
Right.
Do we need to go to school to get a degree to get that knowledge?
No, we could be homeschooled.
Shots fired. Jesus.
Your mama could teach you whatever you.
I mean, if you make it through the homeschooling,
we could teach ourselves. So many resources.
It sounds like homeschool is a little rough right now. You gotta be careful.
They just opened a AI school. I was watching a clip last week where I think they're testing out in Chicago or someplace out there, and people are signing up for it. You want to guess how much this AI school costs?
It better be $0
for a year.
Yeah,
man, I would say like 30,000, 40,000.
Who they paying? Who they paying?
Yo, if you
just to use ChatGPT to get through,
AI know more than any person.
That's a lie. If I tell them it's hanging low and to the left, it's not gonna know what to do with that.
Yeah, it's gonna tell you to pinch.
Nah, they could train it on stuff like that.
It's gonna say,
so what's your guess? What's your guess, Brandon? What's your guess?
AI school. I mean, it's got to have a physical place or something to go to, right? 50,000. Let's just put it. Like Price is Right, 50,000.
All right, Toya, what's your guess?
20.
Brandon was dead on the money. Brandon was dead on the money. About
I didn't see nothing about this story for the record. Swear down.
What did I say?
40.
What did you say?
You said 30, didn't you?
30, 40.
No.
But yeah, it's around there. It's around the 50,000 a year for this AI school, and it's getting filled. It's getting filled. You know what I'm saying?
Is there a physical campus?
I think so, but but they're gonna have their own individual educator in that sense. So basically, it's I gotta go back and look at the story. I can't remember the full thing. I think it's tailored learning, because the AI could tailor the learning to your pace, because that's the whole thing that I was saying. We're thinking about what we went through in school, and that time is changing. With AI, I can see where you're at with your learning abilities, and I could help you strengthen your weak parts.
Right. There's ability to track in that sense.
Yes. Yeah.
So
that'll be one way to track it, that using AI with their learning portal. But even with that, but
hey, that's how not to segue, but that's how they found out Kyler Murray wasn't doing his playbook. Because once you open your tablet, they know what you did. And AI is in there, so they could, he only got to page 2. They could tell. So AI could be a lot helpful.
Skynet.
Yeah,
I remember Skynet.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be remembered. We about to see it. We keep playing.
It's been a while since they released a movie. I haven't seen one in a minute.
They don't need to when it's coming true right now, my boy. Cyberdyne System. Stop playing.
Is there a new Terminator?
I don't think so. No.
Because somebody got to replace Arnold at some point.
Hell no. You seen what happened with the last movie? They put CGI over some bodybuilder and it was just good.
Yeah, that Skynet is crazy, boy.
We are getting closer to it every day.
Yeah.
This is dangerous.